like fries with that.
Hello and welcome to This Side of Fries. I'm Sean Bonet. Today I'm going to give you a hot musical take of mine thanks to the inspiration of my good friend and co-host Joffrey Swick. Woo! Woo! So recently I was perusing through Spotify because as a musician you just sort of do that. You see what's out there, and I was going through some classics and I stumbled upon the beloved yet infamous rap group N.W.A, which is an acronym for Niggas with Attitude. Emphasis on the AZ, not a hard R, and wit. Okay, so 90s, early 2000, classic rap group that is, loved by just about as many people who hate it. Now, listening to their music is really interesting in this time of BLM and social justice. These ideas have always sort of been permeating through the culture in a negative way, right? The idea of social justice and equality, those are both virtuous things, but they're often abused, right? Christians know that very well. We love social justice, we love equality, but we don't like socialism. And we don't like how these ideas and concepts, which are good, or even how people groups get weaponized for some wicked agenda. Now, N.W.A, their top song, and maybe if you're familiar with the group, you can guess it is Straight Out of Compton. If you go back and listen to the song, remember that it has an E by it, so it's explicit, so be conscious of who you're listening to it with, is a very vulgar and just ugly, ugly song, lyrically speaking. And in it, it just has the classic sum up of the gangster life. Killing people, doing drugs, disrespecting women, and with no eye or thought about whether they're white, black, Asian, or a poodle. So it's a song about people committing crimes and sins, murder, adultery, fornication, getting high, not on the spirit, but of some substance, okay? So this is their top song. Now, can you guess their second most popular song? F the Police, okay? All right, so that's their number one song is Straight Outta Compton. Second song is F the Police. Now, what do you think the subject matter of F the Police is about? About how these gangster groups hate the police because of their, racism towards them. Now, I'll be the first one to admit, police brutality is a thing. Police abusing their power happens. It happens. Now, to the level at which it does is debatable, and its targetedness and rampantness is also very debatable. But you just wonder if your number one song, which is sort of defining your persona and your people, is about committing crimes, awful crimes, and crazy sins that are also happen to be crimes, and then you have a song complaining, why are all these police coming after us? Why are they harassing us? Why are they up to us? Well, I don't know. Maybe because you're killing people. Maybe because you're robbing people. Maybe because you are beating women. Maybe that's why you're not so happy with the police, because they're enforcing the law and holding you accountable to it. Now, the actions of these people, especially being black, can give a bad rap to the black community or anybody trying to fit into this mix. But I think it's good to kind of have your eyes open and realize if you champion such awful crimes as some sort of virtue or thing to be proud with, not just to talk about experience as remorse as something that shaped you and you didn't really like it, but it's nonetheless the hard truth, but something you're celebrating. Don't be so surprised if, law enforcement, lawmakers, and your fellow citizens aren't too happy with you either. So keep your ears open as you're listening to music and try to be aware of these interesting dichotomies that might be presented.
So hold on a second. Your side of fries is the side of fries you would have made if we'd had Plow and Potato in 1993. Make sure you include that audio, dude.